has all of the momentum trading configurations that are active for crypto and for stocks. Right now there's 5 for crypto and there's 6 for stocks. Okay. And I've tested these and they're working perfectly. So even if you don't want to have it automated, you could literally just go into the Discord and from the Discord go into, oh, look, we got our first, we just got some. So this is selling, so this is configuration 11 for stocks. It just closed along. It just closed along, which is awesome. It's perfect. It's exactly what we want. And then it went, and it also closed along for app. So app 11, APP, and Axon Enterprise, Axon, they closed both of their longs. 2 different configurations. Do you guys see, first of all, I want to go through this. Do you guys understand like how to interpret this?
I now do.
Because you know why though, Abudi? Because you kept asking me, you kept pushing me to be like, can you make it clearer? Can you make it clearer? And I faced so many problems with trying to get the Discord message exactly formatted in this way, but now this is perfect. Because
No,
this,
Basil, it was obvious in hindsight. It's just my brain functions a little slower when it comes to these things.
no, don't worry at all. Honestly, brother, it is confusing. Like this is not, especially the way we had it before, where you had the alerts formatted in this way, is very confusing. So now this way, I'm really happy with this version because this makes it so clear.
These are easy to easy to figure out. It's not a problem.
So basically, I'll walk through it. So like trade action sell. So you're selling something. So either selling means you're either closing a long or you're opening a short. So then it's telling you prior trade position long. So obviously this is selling the long, which is closing the long. And where does that take you today? It takes you flat. So you have no open long, no open short for configuration 11. And then it's closing the long at 778. And it's doing it on the configuration 11 is running on the 30-minute interval. And this is the configuration 11 kind of keynote summary, right? It's a swing trading strategy. It's got 9 out of 10 times it actually wins and closes a trade profitably. Its equity drawdown is only 11%. So I want to make sure you guys understand this. This is extremely important. This basically means, and I'll go through it with actual examples, but all this is saying is that your position only goes up, is only down 11% from the worst time, from the best time to the worst time. So 10, 11. So it'd be this
But
one.
how do you get this chart? I don't have it. When I click the configuration that I did with Rania with the BTC MTE V2, I don't see the buy and sell signals on the trading view, even though I tried playing around with the.
I'll show you. So okay, so like so right now, right? Do you see how if you go into trading view and you have the momentum trading engine version 2, I already have it set up where I set up all the parameters. Step 1, I set the back testing exactly to what configuration 11 is, which is right here, right? So we know that right away, this is from January of this year to now. NASDAQ, Axon, 30-minute, and then all you do is just make sure that this all matches one by one. It doesn't take long.
Did this.
Yeah, so you did this, but this is like the first step, right? Is adding the momentum trading engine version 2. And the way you do that is you literally just go to indicators, go to invite only, and then go to this one, momentum trading engine version 2. And then when you click it, it'll go and add it to the chart. And then after adding it, you double click it and then set up the inputs. So it starts with 2020. So you want to change it to January of this year. And then you just literally match up the conditions. So the only thing that you need to match up is you need to look at it module by module. So like momentum entry. So this entire section is all part of, hi Baba. Sorry. Baba, go ahead this please. Okay, Jahaz Khalid. Here, so right here, this whole section is just one section. So if this is off, you don't need to worry about that section. You just skip that section and go to the next section. So this is one section. Maybe I should color code this. So then this other section is another section here. So let's do it that way. I think this is the confusing part. Let me do it like this. Yeah. So if this is disabled, you skip all of this. You don't have to align these variables. You don't have to touch them at all. Like this section here. This is off, right? Just so if this is off, you skip this whole section. The same thing with RSI. If RSI, well,
Anya, did we do this?
We did the part. We did this, and I did them actually one by one, even when it's on, not off.
I think that's the
And-
problem. Is you're spending you're like looking at every single variable, but you look at it by section by section. If the section is off, you just ignore it and you move forward,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I did at the beginning, but I kept missing one, so I ended up just finishing it all one by one. And anyways, I set it all perfectly now, and I did it on the copy trading, like I told you, and I had Abudi put $100. But the thing is, with the copy trading, which is
No,
the
we'll do
first
copy
loss that-
trading after. But let me finish this. So
Yeah, okay.
so this is now RSI bounds. The same thing. If it's on, then if you want, then you set up. There's long one, long two, then short one, short two. It doesn't matter if this is off. You ignore this whole section, and then you go to the next section. Next section is Heikin-Ashi. All of this is Heikin-Ashi. So there's absolutely no need to focus on this if Heikin-Ashi is off. And the same thing with stochastic. If this is off, we skip it. So I think this is where like a lot of people get, it's like a little confusing, is like, do I have to? No. So it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes to set up the configuration. Honestly, most of the time it takes like 2 minutes because you're just flying through it. You know, if it's on, then you're good. If it's off, you skip it. But the point is, once you have all of this set up, the next big section is the exits. So your exits, your stop loss, your target profit, usually that's you have to customize that per configuration. And then the trailing stop loss. If you have a trailing stop loss, then this is going to be on. Now, about the one way and hedge mode. So I really, that's like extremely important for me to spend a minute explaining. And then this affects copy trading. So only the trading strategies that have this particular field enabled means that you can't use hedge mode through the exchange, because hedge mode means that you can simultaneously open a long and a short. You only need that if you need to actually hedge your position. So if you have an open long BTC and you want to have a comparable open short BTC, then you need to have hedge mode enabled. Yeah. Now, outside of the configurations that have this on, so if it's set to off, you don't ever need hedge mode. So Rania, with the copy trading that you've been experimenting with setups and so forth, you don't actually need hedge mode for any of these. These are stock configurations, but you get the idea. I think there's only one crypto one that actually is using, yeah, you see? So configuration 3, 4, off. Configuration 7. Configuration 7 is on. That's Doge. 8 and 9 doesn't need hedge mode. One way is perfectly fine because what it means is that configuration 3 is for Bitcoin, right? So if there's an open long Bitcoin, it will exit not when there needs to be an open short. It will exit either when the stop loss is hit or when the target profit is hit. That's it. Or you manually close it. It's not going to exit a long if it needs to open a short because we have this set as off. So that's actually very good news for us. Like that's something I'm very optimistic and happy about, because I was getting really worried and stressed out about the hedge mode not being available on these exchanges using the TradingView webhook, which means you can't send alerts from Momentum Trading Engine to the exchange if you need hedge mode, right? But everything works except for configuration 7, and even configuration 7 you can disable it and then see the performance and try to come up with even a more profitable trading strategy. But yeah, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, just quick question. Thank you so much for like looking at so many different exchanges. I'm really excited about the options. Do you have any idea if Coinbase will come onto the list at any point to directly go from Webhook to Coinbase?
I'm curious about that. I don't know why they're. I mean, if you look at which exchanges actually did it, you'll see that it's smaller kind of inconsequential exchanges except for Binance. It's the only one that is of prominent tier 1 status, right? So I'm trying to find you the list because there is, my God, I was like on a tear these past few weeks. Okay, here. So Bybit. So Bybit's massive, but it's not available for you and I. But so none of these are available for you and I except for OKX, Femex, Pionex, and Blowfin. So it's 4 of the 8. But these are all non-KYC.
Yep.
OKX is KYC, but I don't see why Kraken, Bitstamp, Coinbase, these are eventually going to have this integration. Like there's no question in my mind. It does add a huge amount of computational load and heavy processing for them to intake all of these inbound alerts, but they counter that by setting minimums of $50 to $200. So you can't do $3, $5 executions. So like when I was testing these, a lot of my orders were not going through because I was setting the minimums to $20 and that wasn't even hitting their minimum for ETH or Bitcoin. And then you needed to buy at least $50 worth of Ripple in some of these exchanges for you to actually get the order through, you know? And yeah, I mean, that's basically, oh, I gotta go take an IM. But yeah, Adanya, do you have a quick question or do you want me to answer it when I come back?
No, I was just gonna send in some information about that. Actually, Binance does have a hedge mode, but the thing is with Binance, what I've noticed, I'm just gonna get some information with what happened with me. With Binance is when it gives hedge mode, the hedge mode, it gives both simultaneous alerts from TradingView. It doesn't pick up both. It just picks up one of them.
Yeah, but I don't know if it has hedge mode through the webhook integration. I thought it was only one way for from the trading.
No, one way was only for Bybit.
No, because Femex is the same problem. It's hedge mode for everything else except for webhook integration. SignalBot is only one way.
No, when I did it for Binance, they had the hedge mode and they had me to specify hedge mode, but it wouldn't take the hedge mode anyways.
It's the same with me with Femex. It like literally says hedge mode, and then only when I contacted their support, they confirmed 100% that, oh, they found out that SignalBot is only one way. Anyways, I have to go take an IN. I'll be back in like 15, 20 minutes maximum. Are you guys are gonna stay on, right?
I'm gonna hang. I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
I'll be around.
All right, guys, and then I'll be back, and then we'll go through everything. So if you want to like take some time to go through like which exchange you want to try to automate, maybe start testing it, and then Abudi will go through. So the reason you're not seeing the alerts is because you did something wrong along the way with the configuration. So like I'll give you a simple example. Before I go, Axon, 30 minutes. You see this, Abudi, right?
Yeah.
It's configuration 11. Look, go to the log. You see it here. So it triggered September 23rd, 8:05 a.m. Arizona time. And then it's telling you on the left-hand side the exact alert. On the chart, if you go down here, click list of trades, you see the close, 778.50. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
If these alerts don't match your alerts, then something along the way you missed. It could be something tiny. It could even be like you putting 21 instead of 20, or you having higher time frame confirmation by accident. It'll produce a completely different result because it's a different strategy, right?
Okay.
So there's something off. Or it could literally be you chose the wrong exchange. So instead of buy, it could even be that you chose the right exchange, but you chose the wrong pair. So instead of BTC USDT, you chose BTC USD. So like every little detail matters. It has to match, you know? So anyways, I'll be back, guys.
I'll ask you more questions about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, I'll go through it properly.
Okay. All right.
I can't believe it wasn't recording. It was recording and then I paused it and I was like, I need to resume it, the recording. And then I forgot to resume it. So now it's resumed. All right. So in Capitalize.ai, so you have interactive brokers and then you connect it to Capitalize.ai and then you have the setup. So this is literally how you set up the strategy. You have to use your words. You say if, so you type in if and you say webhook, like that. This gives you the webhook, the exact webhook URL and the exact webhook ID, right? And then you say triggers, right? So if the webhook triggers buy, so you set up one for buying, so long, open, long close, and one for short, open, short close. Buy Axon, $100 worth. That's it. Now just stop it. Click next. That's your entry strategy. Your exit strategy is now the same thing. If webhook gives you the same thing, so now we're closing the long, so you copy that. If webhook triggers, close position. Go to next, and then you can test it in simulation. So you test it in simulation. So you can, and then you click run and loop. This is very important. You can set limits if you want. So you can say, I want a strategic stop loss. I want a strategy-based stop loss, or I want to only run it 10 times and then stop, etc. So you can simulate it or you can run it live. So if you run it live, it'll just go and run live and it's waiting for a trigger. So this is buying Axon. So if I want to now, so you have to set up 2 strategies in Capitalize.ai for one momentum trading engine strategy. Depends on how you want it, but that's the general way. So if you say if webhook, so now we're going to set the shorts. If webhook, you copy
And the
this.
webhook that's populating, like how does it know to?
It's telling you this is the
that?
ID. You see this ID, right?
Yeah.
So this ID goes into the momentum trading engine.
Ah, okay, okay.
It goes into this one. So let's say 30-minute. Second, let it load. Okay, right now it has an open long. So in the alert, you paste them here. Long entry, short entry, long exit, short exit. So you literally would copy those codes into here. And then when you set the alert, you say add alert for Axon. So you say add alert, you click Axon, obviously. Instead of price, you put it to the momentum trading engine. So for me, it's the second. So it would be this one. And then and to confirm, it's telling you which one it is. So it's not the second one, it's the third one. Yeah, so you see how it says Axon 30M at the bottom of that little tooltip pop-up? So you click that, and then instead of order fills, you set it to alert functions only. You see, and Rania and Aboudi, like this is, when you're using those 4 alerts boxes, this is how you set it up. You click alert functions only. This way you don't have a message. You just use those 4 alert boxes. One for long entry, one for long exit, one for short entry, one for short exit. And then that is it. Then you paste in the webhook that they gave you. They're giving you a webhook. You literally go in, you paste it, and then you paste in the 4 IDs, and then you create, and you're on your way. You're done. So that's how it corresponds. So this ID This ID is encompassing the entire profile of this particular strategy.
Got it. So you got to paste the message and the URL both in those two different boxes along the way. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like the webhook, you only paste one time per alert.
Yep.
And then, so that's it. So if webhook triggers, you want to sell, which is a short, Axon, $100 worth, or you can do a number of units, etc. And then exit, you say if webhook triggers close position, because then that'll close the short. And then you click next, and the exact same steps. You run it in a loop, and then you run it live. And that is it. Now you have a strategy for going long and closing the long for Axon, and then you have a strategy for going short and closing the short.
Wow, for the first time, I can say crypto was so much easier than this.
It's the same mechanism, though. I mean, they did this to try to make it easier for you, but to me, I find this actually very confusing. But this actually gives you the ability to configure it a million different ways, which is pretty incredible. I also love their simulation mode. I've always wanted to build a simulator. It's something that's been on like my to-do list for like 10 years. I've just loved simulations. Like I've always had a lot of fun with them.
So Basil, if then we wanted to have something that would also trigger a short, would we have to do the similar process, but start with a short and then
We
the
just did
reverse
that.
of that, or?
That's what we just did.
So that'll take care of both things if it triggers long or short,
Yeah,
right?
it's those. So we just created two strategies for one MTE trading strategy. So we created two Capitalize AI strategies for one MTE trading view strategy, right? And one of the Capitalize AI strategies was to manage the longs, and the other one was to manage the shorts.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay, guys. What else did you? So what are the questions? So let's go through. Do you guys want to go through? So Abudi, let's go through do you want to share your screen and like I want to walk you through. I think this is good for everyone. Like let's go through actual. I want to see you actually do it with me step by step, so you can like mirror the configuration. Can we do that?
Just a sec. Let me. 1 second. I'm not next to my computer. I just need to.
Oh, okay.
I was, but then
Yeah, because you keep saying you have your own, like, this is what you really wanted to do, right? Is to walk through it with me. So I'm trying to give you exactly what you asked.
So while he's pulling that up, and I'm gonna jump off in a couple minutes. So Basil, and whatever you just went through in the Capitalize.ai connected to the interactive brokers, it sounds like it's fully automated, but of course, like my thinking is to monitor it, see how it's doing, make sure it didn't screw anything up. But any watch outs,
Yeah,
you know,
one watch
besides...
out. So did you see my trade for FARTCOIN short?
I've been, yeah, over the weekend, right? I think I was tracking it a little bit. Yeah.
I loved it, man. That was such a revealing, like, rediscovery of something that I knew from like a few years ago when we first launched the MTE, and I was like, oh, I wish I had kept doing it. So basically, this is very important. So, and Rania, this is very important for you too. So configuration 9 went short on, or close the short here. But let me go to the original opening of the short here. So on August 19th, or on September 19th, it went short on FARTCOIN at 79 cents. And this was configuration 9. So you see, by the way, I have an MTE for crypto only, and then I have MTE for stocks only. And I have them set up in the profiles here. So you see how I have different profiles? I have one for stocks, one for crypto. This is how I have all the configurations set up perfectly. So they're out of the way. So it's organized, you know? But anyways, let's do configuration 9. So this is which I think is this one. And then I have to switch it to FARTCOIN. Okay, here it is. So this is a good one here. But I don't think this is the right configuration. It should be this one. Yeah. So this is a very good watch out. So this strategy is literally 100% accurate. Okay, it's only 22, so you're not talking about like a statistically significant sample set, but there's only been 22 trades for configuration 9 for FARTCOIN, and it only seems to do shorts. Okay, so it's clearly biased shorts. However, would you rather make 161% or would you rather lose 28%? Because that's literally what you would have, what your buy and hold would have shown you. That's in blue. You guys see that, right? So it's such a clear like risk reward. Like, do you want to go down 30 to 40% or would you rather make 160 with only 20% drawdown? And this is, again, it's not a loss. It's just what you would have, what your absolute peak was to what your bottom was. So to me, I really like this configuration. So this is the call out. The call out is this configuration. Do you notice if you go to the actual configuration file? So let's go to crypto and we'll go to configuration 9. If you go down here, and Vanya, this is very important here. Either you're seeing this. So in this file, it's so useful to just look at how the exits are taken care of. So in this one configuration, there's only 2 ways to exit. It's literally only the stop loss hitting or the target profit hitting. There's no other way to exit. There's no exiting on opposite signals. There's no exiting on trailing stop loss. Everything's disabled. It's just stop loss, target profit. So if you know that this strategy is running on FARTCOIN on the 1 day, that means it's literally only going to close once a day. So it's only going to close at the end of the day. So if you know that it's 1% in profit already and it's going to close at the end of the day, you should intervene the same way I intervened. So you intervene by saying, I want a trailing stop loss instead of, I don't want you to follow my exit from the strategy. I want to trail the stop loss. So rather than here it's opening up a short, right? It opened up the short on the 19th. Here it closed, but I don't want that. I don't want it to close. I want to set the stop loss so it continues, because it went all the way down to friggin' 57 cents. So why would I want to close it at 72 cents when I could close it all the way down? I can just trail it. So that I want the stop loss to move on its own automatically and trail the position. So this is the big call out, right? Is because if you know a strategy is going to exit at 1 or 2 or 3% or 5%, and you know that the daily close is like in an hour, which is 5 p.m., right? So an hour away, your daily close is coming. You should intervene. You shouldn't just rely on the strategy. You should intervene and say, I don't want, just wait, don't exit yet. I enable trailing stop loss. And you can do that in Binance. You can do that with the exchanges.
Yeah, but that's what I asked you. I asked you this question. How can I remove the close at the end of 1 day? Where I manually remove the close, because when Binance, if it's the webhook and it takes that alert, then it will take it and close it. So I have to intervene.
No, I know.
Somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. So you have to intervene. So you can manage the exit. You just have to intervene.
I know, but so I don't lose it the next time. Where do I intervene? What do I stop? What do I remove?
So I don't know how. Again, I don't have Binance, so I can't help you with Binance. But what I can help you with is like Wonder Trading. If you have a Wonder Trading account, so like I have a few different accounts, but like let's say I have Wonder Trading account, and let's say you have an open position. If you have an open position, you can go in and intervene. So you can step in here, and you could literally go in and say, enable trailing stop loss.
I think that works with Bybit. It does work with Bybit.
It should work with everything.
But that's not what I am. Yeah, it works with Bybit. I can add a stop loss or a trailing stop loss. Okay, But that's not what I was asking. There's a way where I can intervene on TradingView. I just have to remove one of the settings, and it will remove it.
No,
Which
you don't want. That's not what you do. No. Don't do it that way.
Okay.
No. You don't do anything with TradingView. Nothing to do with TradingView at that point. It's you manually managing the exit. So you don't want to. The alert's already sent. So unless, I mean, if you really want to do it through TradingView, you could just pause the alert. So that's
Okay,
actually
there's-
not. That's actually pretty brilliant. Actually, now that I think of it, Anya, I like
is
that
a,
idea.
it is a better idea than to actually go in and mess with it on the webhook. But there's also another way. That's what I'm trying to say. There's another way in the settings where you just remove the close at the end of the day. I don't know which one it
No,
is.
but that doesn't make sense. That's a completely different trading strategy then. That's what I'm saying. So I
you
think your pause idea is much better. So you just
Pause
you literally just pause. So if you know configuration 9 is going to send an alert at 5 p.m., which you see it, right? You see the 1700. Just
For us, it's 3
just pause the bad boy.
Yeah.
Pause it. And then reactivate it after 5:05. All right.
And there's no way within the configuration to just say, do a trailing stop type
No,
of
but that's
dynamic?
what she's saying. But if you guys do that, that's a completely different configuration now.
Different configuration.
It's
yeah.
a completely
look,
different.
Basel,
No,
there's characters in your group that are probably able to do intervention, and there's other characters that cannot. And I'm just giving you full disclosure, like on the Capitalize.ai and interactive broker side of things, I really want to just let it do the without intervention piece, right? And just kind of see how it happens. So I don't know
Without
if you-
intervention is all 6 of those is no intervention.
yeah, exactly. Okay,
So,
cool. Sounds
That's
good.
one more thing. Just think with me for a minute. It doesn't give a different strategy if you remove it, you intervene for that moment, and then you add it back. The same thing with
I'm just
the
letting you know it's just different. You're intervening. So, but that's the only way I've made money with the MTE is those configurations like 3, 4, 1, because I was constantly like on top of the trades, right? So like this is what I always wrote. I wrote this in trades is like, oh, Solana is going short, like here so many times. I was like, Solana like this, right? I was like, okay, configuration 4, it's open. I was like, I'm not gonna let it exit at 1%. I was constantly turning on the trailing stop loss, right? So to me, that worked really well for me. Like this one too. So on August 5th, it closed a short and then it went long, right? I didn't let configuration 1 exit for me. I would exit myself, and that worked so well for me. Like that personally worked really well for me, and it helped me manage my risk. You know, now like so. Okay, so let's just do what you guys are asking, and you'll understand. So right now, this configuration 9 is 22 trades, 160%. So if I go in and let's do exactly what you said. Let's say no, I want enable trailing stop loss. Look what happens. If you do that, it changes immediately. So it goes down to 25.
Yeah, but
46%. But
just
wait, let me tell you. So,
Yeah.
but then your trailing stop loss is set to 2%. We don't want that. We want it to 1%. So if you do it this way, this could potentially work. So this is
Okay.
much better, but still it's not as profitable. It's
Yeah,
just-
but that what I'm trying to say is after I intervened, I can just remove that enable trailing stop loss.
No, it doesn't work that
Trade?
way. It doesn't work that way. If you change the configuration, then you need to reset the alert again. You have to set up a new alert because
Oh,
that
okay.
alert is for this particular configuration, not
Okay.
for the old
No.
one.
Okay, then I'll just pause the alert. It's probably just much better.
Pausing the alert is the best way. There's no question that is 100% the best way. The only thing you need to make sure is when you pause it, make sure that when you enable it, it doesn't go and send the old alert through. I don't think it would, obviously, but I'm curious about that.
Yeah, when I test try it, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Any other questions, brother, before you go to your meeting?
Yeah, I mean, I think you and me have had this conversation over the years, right? About full automation versus,
This is full automation, bro.
multi-automation and
Yeah.
don't intervene. But again, just to be crystal clear, you don't have any reservations if I sort of small amount of money, full automation. Let's see what the results are. Yeah, because
No,
I'll be
think-
honest with you, I don't think I'm going to intervene much, given my responsibilities. But what do
I
you
think
think?
it's worth. I think it's absolutely ready for testing though. It's the only way, because I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that I had made 60 or 70% off of configuration 1 and configuration 4, right? Each of those. And they worked really well for me. But then when you compare it to the backtesting results, it did a lot better than the backtesting results. But I think the inverse is true as well. I'm sure if we start executing these trades, the results are not going to completely jive with what the backtesting results are. But as long as people understand that and like, you know, but no, it's definitely like, it's absolutely ready for what you're saying. The only thing I'm curious about, the only thing about Capitalize, man, is we need to like figure out exactly what the quantity is. So is it, so if,
because you did $100, so
Yeah,
then
like,
it's going to
but-
put in partial shares. Like which
Exactly.
platforms allow you
That's
to do
what
that?
I'm
Like
trying to-
Fidelity, you can do it. Toss, you can do it. I don't know with
Who's-
ID.
if Webhook, oh yeah, triggers, buy what? So buy this company. Yeah.
And we could even, Basel, we could even just
Oh,
do
look.
1 share, right?
That's what it is. Yeah, look, 10.
Yeah, 10 shares, 1 share, some nominal amount. The point here is not to,
No,
make
but
bank,
you
but
see-
just to test, right?
But we don't want this USD worth. I want units.
Yeah. We
Can I
can, we
put
can solve
units?
that with the tech team,
Oh,
right?
look.
I mean, that's not a difficult thing to figure out.
Units.
Yeah,
So that share units, obviously, right? So then
Yeah.
that answers our question. So now,
yeah, perfect, perfect. It's just the information value we're gonna get. Like, it's not about the amount of shares or money. It's just to try to prove that it works with live money forward testing, right?
exactly, because I've tested it myself with live money for years and it's working. And you know what's crazy is that the momentum trading engine outperforms the Capitalize AI team's best live examples.
Oh, wow. So you're using live money, so I guess what's holding you back?
Nothing.
Anything? Nothing.
No, there's not. The only thing is I'm still not sure when we should disqualify configuration. Because you see, I've disqualified these in the crypto paused, and I just don't know what the conditions should be that we disqualify a configuration. Like maybe you guys can share your
The
thoughts on it.
configurations you've been using over the years, has it been more on longer, higher time frames, or
Yeah, they've always
some-
been like, so they've been
Yeah.
these ones, right? So like 1 day, 60
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like
Then you
this
see,
one.
that's where my head is at, right? If I'm gonna start doing this as soon as I get the application approved and everything. But I'm happy to mix in some lower time frames as well,
I
No, but
agree on
now-
this.
Yeah.
Most people don't have time to, or I mean, like City just said, asked, sorry, City, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. City, Adam, however.
You know, when you have these longer time frames, it's much easier to manage, no?
It's just, I don't know if it's easier. It's just a lot less stressful. And it also is like, there's more opportunities to exit. That's
But when you on these short time frames, if you're engaged, if you're a little bit engaged in the crypto space, and you're on Discord, they're going to show up, and you're going to do it while you can. But when you don't have time to do that, or you're not somebody that spends a lot of time on it, getting this alert and then
yeah.
chilling for a while, and then maybe you don't have to stress about or when is the next alert coming, or I have
Well,
to
I
get
just
out of-
like, so the thing about that I'll mention is if you go to trades analysis, there's a thing at the bottom, this is very, very important for people to understand. So this is very important to fit to your personality. So what this is saying is that on average, it's in 35 candles. So that means 35 times 30. So you're thinking about roughly 600 minutes, right? Or like roughly like, what is it, like 900? Like it's just like around like 700 to like 1,000 minutes basically is what you're roughly in. So when you're taking into consideration how long you're in a winning trade versus a losing trade. Like, I don't like that it's in a losing trade for 84 candles. That to me is like, it's not terrible because you're not usually often in those in trades, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So like this one is 5,000 minutes. And then if you're talking about, so 30, or no, wait, so 30 would be 900, but 84 is, you're talking about almost triple that. So you're talking about like what, like 3,000, a little less than 3,000 minutes. So, which is not a huge amount. I mean, like 2,500 divided by 60 is like 41 hours. So that's only 2 days, but that's 41 hours of trading time. So that's like equivalent to like roughly 4 days. So this, it's not the worst, but I like these, like where there's not that many trades but it seems to be accurate, you know. But this is my thing. This is the question. This is what we're trying to answer, is like, how long do we stick with a strategy? Because from what I've seen, we're gonna have to come up with new strategies every few months to every like 6 months, which is perfectly fine with me. But I think that's the best way. Now,
you need to give it time to be able to assess it. It's not going to happen quickly.
no, but that's not, you do, but then at the same time, it's had time, brother. It's been running since January.
How about running it in simulator mode, like you said before?
Which is basically it's already doing that in TradingView. Like there's nothing better than going live. Like, you know, like what Rania is doing is exactly the perfect way. She was like, screw it, I'm going live. Like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do all of them, and I'm gonna see what happens. Like, that's the right way. She's doing it the right way. Like these simulations.
Brother, do you think
Yeah.
QQQ, SMH, SPY, those sort of things, do you think there's any path to plugging MTE in for these configurations at some point?
This is exactly what I'm working on now. Is I want my dream, and maybe this Abudi, this I think would fit your personality, because you're more like me. You want to like itching for constant like activity, right? I want to do I want to find lower time frame ones. I want to get one that gives me 2 or 3 trades a day. That's
Ooh, I love
and like on 2x leverage, like extremely accurate, 95% win rate, 2x leverage, 0.5% each time, and you put $1,000 in, and then you're getting meal money basically. At the end of the week, you're making a few $100s, $1,000, $10,000. That's what I want to find. I want more trades, man.
Abudi started smiling. He loved that idea. $1,000 in the
I know he
$1,000.
does. Like, I think this is, you see, this strategy, I don't think fits Abudi's personality. I think this is too slow. Like, from the 15th all the way to now, you have to hold it. I think you'll get bored. And then the last thing I was going to say was that the best thing about these, man, honestly, is that when you're talking about simulation, Abudi, like, there's nothing better than real life with real money. Because,
I agree.
you know, you
agree.
just because you're constantly like,
I'm doing it. I tried the ETH configuration when it first launched, and I messed up I did the opposite of what it was telling me.
no,
Bro,
no,
he's
no.
test running now with the copy trading. He put $100, so don't worry, he's test running it. Except, he doesn't know how to go in and check if it's winning or losing.
Well, no, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's set up your screen. Can you
How do I share my? I'm sorry. How do I share my screen?
you click the button on the bottom where it says there's like a little computer shape with an upwards arrow of the Google Meet.
Yeah, just a sec, because it's giving me.
See, Basil, this is what I had to put up.
Okay, Habibi, please go ahead. This is perfect. I can see it clearly.
So you can see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was saying was I don't get the if I put them on a, let's say, 4 hour.
Okay, wait. Let's do it from the beginning. Do it from the beginning.
Okay, where do I go?
Just delete the waveform bands and delete the trading engine.
How do I do that?
So go hover over them. To
Open
the
these.
left, go to the left of them. On the left, yeah. You see where it says block circle momentum and block circle waveform band on the top left. Yeah. Hover. There, that's it. That's it. Click the delete button. Yes, and then that same one there. Yeah. Delete all the way to the right. Okay. So first of all, can you open up the Google Sheet, the trading configurations file?
I don't have it here.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Because I when I did it, I was with Rania, and I think she just gave them to me while I was copying it off her
Here.
PC.
So I just posted it in Discord.
Discord?
Yeah, do you see it?
This is gonna be fun.
Where?
Or Rania, can you send it to him?
لا لا ما حينفع. Where in Discord did you post it?
Oh, the MTE chat.
MTE.
I just don't want to reveal your identity with your Discord if you want to keep it private.
Doesn't I'm okay with that. Where is
Doesn't
the
matter?
MTE?
Okay, well then
No.
I'll just send it to you. Here.
So this one?
Halas, I sent it, bro.
I opened it.
Okay.
You can see it, right? I opened.
La. You're only sharing Trading View.
How do I share?
Just share your whole screen.
Share my whole screen. How do I do that?
The same way.
Huh?
It's the same way you did it. Instead of clicking the window, share the whole screen. It's like the third option.
صحتين باسل.
يا قلبك شكرا.
حياتي. Dude,
it's like
But where I can't see where to share the whole.
Abudi, bro, you know how to do it, man. Come on, I have confidence in you.
I swear to God, I don't.
No. So the button you pressed, do you remember the button you pressed at the bottom?
Yeah.
So click that button again. And click.
Stop presenting.
Yeah, stop presenting or present something else. Yeah, and then now click it again.
So I have to click on entire screen.
Entire screen, huh?
Apologies.
I love this.
Oh man, this thing is like really.
Baby, we don't want to confuse that. We don't want to confuse that beautiful head of yours, brother.
See, Basil, that's why the copy trading where you click, they put money and we trade for them is the best.
I'm not getting involved with that, but that's for a separate conversation. But for now, let's set up I want to set them up. Like,
do you see my house? Do you see it now or no?
Yeah, I see it now. It's perfect.
Oh, just I've never.
No, wait. This is my screen. No, you're not sharing it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So do you see my screen now or no? You don't see
brother.
anything? Because it's asking me to do something in the setting. So it's just a sec.
This is so cute.
It's frustrating as hell, I swear.
It's okay, brother. You got it, man. So what part is confusing now? Where are you at? So exactly where you were doing exactly the right thing. You were exactly at the right screen where it said, "Oh, he's gone." Oh, he got dropped somehow. Oh, Tanya. Okay, so what were you saying about the copy trading? It is definitely the best way. There's no question about it. Like, I wish, especially now that we can just do one way for all of the.
Yeah, I told you, dude.
But you can't do it on Binance, you said. You can only do it on Bybit, right?
I did it on Bybit, that's without a webhook. On Binance, we can do the copy trading.
One
but
way.
We have one way, but we have to add a third party. So we'd have to enter Wonderbot or 3Com or whatever.
Yeah, but that's obvious. That's any exchange will do that.
No,
But I thought you said Bybit offers
Sorry, I
Webhook
got
through a
cut
sub account.
No, yeah, that's
Sorry.
why I said Bybit doesn't do that. It just directly opened the sub account, and my trades are going directly from TradingView to
Yeah,
Bybit.
so
That's
Bybit allows you to do exactly what we want.
exactly. Binance will allow me to do it, but we just need a third party.
No, but all of these apps will allow you to do it through a third party. Right?
Exactly, but that's why I'm telling you, let's just push Bybit. It's just much easier.
So much easier.
And we
Completely.
all have Bybit here, you know, just
100% agree.
let's
Okay,
do that.
bro, what happened to you?
I don't know. I got cut off. Is it working now?
No, brother, you're not sharing. Where are you? Okay, hala, you share. Okay, so but the quality is terrible, man. Are you on your where? What are you doing? Where are you?
I'm on my laptop.
Why is the quality so bad?
I don't know. And I don't know why it's showing like a million screens here.
Get out of this because you're looking at each other. It's kind of mirroring. Just press the trading view and it'll be fine.
Yeah, just
I,
go to the other tab. You have another tab with the trading view and
yeah,
everything else.
it closed. I have to open
Okay,
it again.
okay, open it again. Oh yeah, you're in Safari. Okay, good. Fellas, okay.
Dude, just download Chrome back then, Aboud.
I have it. I have it.
Yeah, Chrome is so good. And then where's the configuration file?
Oh man, I don't know. It's all when I got cut off, everything closed.
Perfect. It's exactly what
Sorry.
you need. It's the perfect time for it to happen to.
I told you, man. I swear, you're not
It's
getting it.
it's technology, man.
And I don't even know why I can't get into TradingView anymore. Why is that?
Sign in.
I have to sign in. You can see what I'm doing, right?
But
Yeah.
but خلاص Rania, no more play-by-play updates, man. This is killing me. I don't have the time. Just the big major updates, please.
Yeah, I stopped it fast. We got through it,
Yeah,
right?
it's too much, man. This is like crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so hala open the configurations, brother, from Discord. So open a new tab.
Yalla, I
Don't-
closed this.
La. Don't touch this tab. Open a new one, yeah. And then go to Discord. And then perfect. And then go to your DMs or MTE chat. Yeah.
You sent it to me in the.
Yeah, MTE. There. Okay, brother. So first of all, let's figure out between us, which one do you want to do? Do you want one that's the most accurate? Do you want one like? Do you want one that
I want
has?
to try. I want to do the FARTCOIN one.
Okay, so let's do configuration 9. So
let's do that as an example, and then I'm sure I can.
No. Once you do that, then you're set, and then it's easy.
Right.
So
okay.
So hala go, yeah. So take a minute to like go through those fields, make sure you understand them. So hala go copy, go up, copy that field in the symbol, like F6. Go to column F, go to row 6, where it says Binance FARTCOIN.
This one, F?
Yeah, row 6. So symbol. Copy that.
Copy.
And then go to trading view. And go back to your main trading view, like view that you had, the chart.
Copy is the content, okay. All right. And then I have to go to which one I have to do
FARTCOIN.
here?
Paste it.
Yes.
Just paste it.
Okay. هي واحدة البيست.
It's Control V on PC, but on Mac it's Command V. Command V.
Command V. So I sorry, I
don't think you copied it. Yeah.
No, I didn't. So this is Command V.
Command C to copy. Command C to copy.
Okay.
And then Command V to paste. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's it. The first one.
I clicked on it. I just pushed enter. No, I should go back.
No, you're fine.
This is perfect. And then so delete the other two, and let's start from the beginning. So delete those. Or just you can just disable them if you want. I mean, you don't have to delete them. Yeah. Okay. Well, go to the delete it. Okay. Now get out of full screen.
Get out of full screen. Keep it low.
I think the TICPUS F11 maybe, but I don't know. No, I don't. That's gonna take you full screen. I think click escape. Okay, so now click indicators.
Indicators.
And
By the way,
then
here
that's it. That's it. Momentum Trading Engine version 2. Click
this
it.
one.
Yeah. Okay, so now go back to the configurations file, and you'll see the time period. So the time period is 1 day for this particular strategy. Yeah.
Okay.
So now you know you have to set it to 1 day, because right now you have it set it to 15 minutes.
Here.
Yeah. Down, down, down. 1 day, 1 day. And then double click the y-axis. See where all the prices are? Double click the y-axis. Yeah, double click it. Huh? Okay, it's doing something weird because of the it's okay. It's just that sometimes I don't know why TradingView does that, but okay. So now double click the momentum trading engine.
The momentum trading engine.
Yeah, go to the left.
Here.
Yes. Okay. So now go back to the configuration, and then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put them side by side, Abudi. So maybe yes. So the best way to do that, is just open up another Safari browser and then open up only the configuration there. Exactly. There you go. You got it. There, it's perfect, man. Okay. So okay, hit escape. Hit escape. Just get out of this cell. Okay. So now go back to trading view. Yes, man, that's perfect. So Alan, now we're gonna do it one by one. No. No. I want to see the field names. Yeah, you had it perfect. This is perfect.
You want to see the variables, you mean?
Yeah, the variables, exactly.
Okay.
So Alan, now, so now you see row. Can you shift the thing a little bit to the left so I can see the row numbers? Yeah. So do you see row 14? It's telling you that it's from January to now, right? So set the start date to January of 2025. So just write 2025-0101. Just write it.
25?
No, 2025-0101. Halas. Okay. Now it's telling you do you see row 16? Telling you enable the momentum entry condition. So enable it. Yes. And instead of 16, the CCI is 12. The T3 is 6. Do you see that?
12, 6. Okay. Okay.
And then
you guys
go look at row 25. It's off. Khalas. Skip this whole section.
Which is after the enable, right?
Mm-hmm. So you're done. You're done. Okay, now go. Stop. So now we're gonna check RSI. So go on the right hand side, the config. Scroll down to RSI. Wait. Okay, right there. Row 42. 42 needs to be on. So yes, it's on. So now it's telling you RSI long condition is on, which is what you have. But it should be 1 day, which is what you have. And it should be 14. RSI long period is 14. You see that, right? Well, 45.
Yeah.
It has to be 61, right?
And then 61 instead of 64, right? You see row 46? That needs to be 61, not 64. And then do you see how RSI long 2 is disabled?
It's disabled here. I
La,
need
it's
to
in the
label.
configuration, I'm saying. It's disabled, right? Row 48.
Yeah, it's off.
So that's good, right?
Right.
So then now check the
Replace-
short. Go to row 53. You see the row 53? Is it on? It's on, right? It needs to be on.
Yeah,
So scroll down a little bit. It's on.
it's
Is it
on.
the right? Is it the right values? 1 day 1438.
Yeah,
Okay. And then now check RSI condition 2. Is it disabled? It's disabled in the
it's
configuration, right?
off.
So khalas, we're done with the RSI now. So now go to Heikin-Ashi. Scroll down on the configuration. No, not too much. Yeah, there. Row 63.
Okay, so this one is off.
Oh, skip it.
Sorry, skip it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Enable stock condition.
Check. Row 72.
It's on.
It's on.
So then it needs to be on, right?
Okay, so it says 10, 5, 3. This is right. This is off.
Yeah, but disable, yeah, that's it. And then now keep going down. Not into the wrong configuration, man. Go to configuration 9. You get to scroll to the right again. Yeah. So you're just going to scroll to the right. Okay, good. And then what else? Keep going down. On
Open
the right.
interest.
On the configuration. Anything else that needs to be changed? No, go down, not up on the configuration.
On trading view or here?
No, the configuration, like on the Google sheet. Okay, down. Okay, wait. Go up a little bit. Go up a little bit. Let's continue where we were. Okay, I'll stop. Row 88. Row 88 is where we were. Row 88. So that needs to be on. Is yours on?
Is this
Scroll down a little bit. Okay, stop. Is that on? Yes. Price level is on. What about Sol USDT? Yes. 100. La, man.
Sorry,
It's okay, brother. So there, you see 100. Do you see 100 D? So it's here.
100
D,
D
EMA.
EMA 0.101.
Everything's the
Nothing
same,
here.
right?
Right.
Okay, so scroll down on the configuration. A little bit, not too much. We have to see if there's anything else, right? Nothing else seems to be enabled. So I think you're good. So scroll down a little bit more on the configuration. Okay. Now it's row 118. So go to the MTE and keep going down to the exit conditions.
So I'm still on price.
It's closed.
It's closed. It's off here.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's off.
Yep.
All
So
right.
keep going down,
Okay.
down. Everything is okay. Okay, there, right there. So stop loss. I set it to 0.3. You see that on row 118?
0.3.
No, down, stop loss. Change it to 0.3. And then change the target profit to 0.01, right?
جاهزة بتا 0.3 دقيقة.
And then you see how the exit on opposite signal is not on, so that should be disabled. And then you just match them one by one. That's all you do. So is there anything else that's enabled on the configuration file? Do you see anything else that's on except for the open interest? Yeah, but those are all disabled because the whole condition is disabled. Right? You see an open interest condition? Open interest condition is off. So all of it is disabled. So, and then scroll all the way down. Anything else that needs to be on? No. So now go to properties, go to the properties tab.
بس في هول بعد no هول فاضيين.
That's it. You're done. Now go to the properties tab. Go to the properties tab. Wait. Click OK. Click OK. Because we don't want to lose all of it. Okay, now double click it again.
Double click what again?
The momentum trading engine. Yeah. Go to properties. Go to the properties. And then, oh, that's perfect. You're all set up, man. So now go close it. Click OK. Click OK. And go to the overview. Go to the overview tab on the bottom right, bottom left.
Reload?
La. Just click overview. Don't right click. Left click.
Okay.
Okay, there it is. Then that's it. It says 100%, right?
It says 161%. Yeah.
That's it.
شو طب هلا it's that خلاص?
Yeah, you see, Rania, what I was telling you, it's nothing to do with the configuration. It's if you align the configs, everything works perfectly.
Yeah, but for Abudi, then now you have to set the alert up, and then you have to webhook it to Binance or Bybit.
I'm getting these alerts on. We get them on the MTE thing, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put them on the MTE, but if you want to automate it, you have to connect it to your account. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to automate it.
ليش?
لأنه what to automate it to get in and out automatically?
Of course, brother. What kind of automation did you think we're talking about?
How am I going to do that?
Automatic back massage, brother. Of course.
Basil, how is he gonna do that? Have fun, Basil. How is he gonna do that?
What do you, Rania? If you could do it,
I have no problem. I told Abudi, you have to connect the webhook on Binance.
Webhook.
It's easy. It's easy.
Have fun, Basil.
All you do, no, but can you open up your Binance account and I'll show you?
Open it up. I don't have it on my laptop. Just a second here.
Okay. Do you want me to stop the recording?
You might as well another hour.
You know what I can do is I'll stop it if when it shows anything, when we're about to see something that's like confidential.
Where do you want me to go when I open it?
Well, that's more of a question for Rania, actually.
Let
me pause it.
With everything.